Next up, we have gate 9, which is the taming power of the small and the gate of focus. Gate 9 is part of collective logical circuitry, and it links up with root gate 52.
So this is a strange one because below it, gate 52, the adrenalized power to sit still. I mean, that's the simple version, right? The
Yeah.
adrenalized power to stop. And then when you look at it really in the way it is, it's like the rabbit or the deer that freezes, just freeze.
The 52.
And yep, 52. So what is that freezing, stopping, taking time for reassessment? It's a great gate of providing the adrenaline fuel to shock assessment into the realm. And then gate 9 picks that up and says, oh my God, there's a ton of things to focus on. So this vital energy, all these are vital, working, wants to do work, sustaining vital energies. Um, like a love affair, you know what I mean? That's vital energy, and for as long as the love affair is there, it's sustaining in a very potent way, right? We'll do anything for the creature we love, man or beast, really, we really will. And so this collective sharing power is this taming power of the small is a guarantee that we will focus on many, many, many things and keep wrangling them in and wrangling them in and pulling them in until finally you can pack it into a ball, you know, and like a snowball, hard enough to be able to like throw and it stays together. It's about taking a million snowflakes, waiting till all the conditions are right because the sacral has grappled with it, and then forming it into a snowball that holds together. Now that's a lot, because if you look at each individual snowflake, I mean, let's face it, making a snowball is easy. It either makes or it doesn't. But if you get down to the micro level, you're taming all of these snowflakes all at once and over time, and that's what this is doing. It's insatiable appetite to be focused and concentrated. And without gate 52, it can be focused and it can even be concentrated, but it's like a fire hose. It happens sometimes, it doesn't happen others, because gate 52 isn't there to grab it and say, hey, sit still long enough to get somewhere with this focus, get somewhere satisfying to you. So if you have a gate 9 in your body graph, you know, you've got a deep melancholy that you've got so much to focus on, and you see that there's work you're probably willing to do, but you just can't seem to sit still or grapple it all into place to decide that this is the thing to focus on and be concentrated over. But when it does hit, I have gate 9, and when it hits, no one can obsess like gate 9. I think we were saying that yesterday. And the thing is, why is that? Because it's the sacral to sustaining energy loaded with fertility and responsiveness that isn't satisfied. It's frustrated and even a little bit angry that the focus isn't happening. So when it is focused and concentrated on something, the frustration starts to go away as the details are getting tamed. And so this taming power of the small name is a beautiful name that the I Ching guys came up with way back 5,000 years ago. The taming power of the small. I think it's perfect for it. It's like 100 secretaries all in one, getting all the details and everything sort of tamed into something workable. That's a big deal. I mean,
Yeah, details. I mean, the devil's in the details, right? Like you gotta have someone who wants to play with the details and get all that stuff in order, because that's all the things that add up into like a way bigger, more than the sum of its parts kind of problem.
this is such a utilitarian gate in our whole human existence. Let the gate 9s create your contracts. Let the gate 9s review them for little details that need to be added. You would think gate 60 does that, and it definitely does. But gate 60 isn't a motor, you know. Gate 62. You'd think gate 62 in the throat center does that, the gate of details,
Mm.
preponderance of the great. Um, but that's more of an expansive thing. This thing is looking to contract it all into a tiny little spot that they all go together. You want your accounting right, ask a gate 9 to do it. You want the bicycle chain to be oiled and screwed in just right with each link running free and easy, ask a gate 9 to obsess over it.
Your
You want to
engineers.
You want to sow a seed. I've been planting a lot. You want to sow a seed, one seed at a time, and they're really small, and it's not easy at all. Ask a gate 9 to sit there and toil satisfactorily until his back hurts, but can't stop and can't leave the pose until the last seed has gone into the last little spot. Almost always one at a time, because they just take the time to do that. And so, if you don't have a gate 52, find projects that force you into it so that the project itself acts like a surrogate, right? That can make you sit still long enough to get into the thing. Because sooner or later you'll get frustrated, antsy, and get up and start walking around. So get it while you can. If you only got a gate 9, and if you got gate 9 and 52, but still get it while you can. It's just that you'll recognize it more and it'll be a little more reliable.
Yeah, 9 is that energy for detail in a really impressive kind of way.
Yeah, I love it. I've been studying law recently with this, and talk about detail, and I can't stop. It, it just reminds me of this beautiful line in the movie Blades of Glory when that psycho guy kept trying to kill Jimmy, the skater, until he saved his life. And he's like, "Don't worry, I'll be back. No one can obsess like me, Jimmy." And it was just weird. It was funny. It was a comedy. Will Ferrell and the other guy. It was just funny. But no one can obsess like a gate 9. And so obsessive compulsive. Got a gate 9, you're not obsessive compulsive. You're just obsessive and compulsive. Well, I put them together, obsessive
Yeah,
compulsive as like a condition,
yeah,
or
yeah,
you know,
yeah. Or you just exhibit these qualities of obsession and compulsive behavior. But
greatness,
yeah,
greatness. Because if it's happening inside the sacral, whether it's defined or not, that's part of your greatness. God gave you this gate, but
you're just
that's
aiming it at the right thing.
true. Oh yeah, it can go awry in the not self being. This can be the type of focus that, well, we don't even want to go there. This
It
is
can get
fatal.
weird. It can
Weird,
get weird.
fatally weird. Absolutely.
Yeah, but in response to the correct
Yep,
aim, then gate 9, the taming power of the small, the focus, the energy for details, that
indeed.
impressive kind of quality. Perfect.